everybody! Welcome to my channel. I am Tanya and I am a spiritual artist and a light code activator. And today I am channeling a group of higher dimensional frequency beings who don't actually use a name and bringing in their energy, their messages, and frequencies of light that are here to help you as a being on your spiritual journey. Now, whether you identify as a light worker or a way shower or a starseed or an empath, it doesn't really matter. If you're here, this video is for you right now in this moment. Today they are talking about a lot of different ideas and concepts, and especially those which are here to support you as you are trying to navigate your way through being this being of light in a human body. And it's a really interesting conversation and I hope you enjoy it. And the painting, which I have to tell you about because this painting has been almost a year now, and I'm not kidding. It's been almost a year of working on it and putting it away and working on it again. And I think this painting has more layers on it than anything I have ever done. And I've called the painting Galaxia because it's kind of evolving, and the more that I paint it, there's more planets and energies and light codes and information coming up. And it's really interesting. I would call it trippy art for sure. But it was fun to bring forward the energies that have kind of been in and out all year, and I didn't really get it sort of pulled together until today when I channeled the message to come through. So it's really exciting to see this come to fruition, and it's really exciting for me to be able to share the energy and the messages with you. So I hope you enjoy it, and as usual, if it resonates with you, please ask questions. Pop a comment below or share or like this video. It always helps me as a small channel and helps all other people that maybe need to see this message and get a little bit of love and support on their journey because they might be struggling a little bit like you are or like you have. And as always, I invite you to reach out and connect with community. There is a community tab on the channel. And also I have a group on the Telegram app called Starseed Chat with Tanya, and you are welcome to come into the community. It's a great safe space where I vet all the members, so it's a really comfortable place to talk about all these issues that you might not be able to talk to with those around you. So there's always options with that. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get out of the way and let you enjoy this transmission. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Greetings, dear ones. We are here today as a collective energy to speak with you about this now moment. For those of you that are attracted into this space of transmission at this time, you are most welcome. You are here because you are in a vibrational alignment with this energy transmission. And for today, for this moment that you are listening to it, it is the correct time. It is the time of now in which you are feeling a pull towards knowledge and understanding, and which you are feeling a pull towards the connection to others of like mind. And you are of a generation that have come forward into these timelines in order to shift the consciousness of the planet, in order to connect with the others that are doing the same, and to feel that synchronistic connection and alignment that is the vibration of love. And so many of you are finding that the adventures and energies are challenging, that what we would call your playtime in the third dimensional reality is not quite what you thought it would be. But do remember, dear one, that it is your choice to have been here at this time. It is your choice to have been here, in fact, in this rare opportunity. For have no doubt that many have clamored to be here in these timelines in order to help with this great awakening, this shift, and this alignment of multiple timelines into singular streams. And there is much talk and fear-based energy around these concepts. There are many who enjoy the lower vibrational frequencies of fear and disgust and shame and anger, anxiety. And so very easy to share information that, while not false, is perhaps not in alignment with your agenda, your timeline, your abilities. For do not forget, dear one, that you have free will, and timelines are infinite. There is no singular outcome. There is only that which you choose to pursue. Now, many of you are on a path of lifting up the vibration of the consciousness and of the earth at this time. Do remember that Lady Earth Gaia has already shifted into a higher consciousness, and this is how you are able to tap into that energy, for you are connected, and you are simply remembering the abilities that you have as a being of light within your human body. And you have, as many who are similar to you, decided to go into higher vibrational frequencies. For they are new, they are exciting, they allow creation. You have had your moments in the lower frequencies, not just in this timeline, but in multiple before. Now again, the time is a construct. So all is happening at once. But you may prefer to connect with a concept that is easier to understand, whether you call it ancestral or past life. But it is simply a matter of timelines that are running parallel to each other. And so you have had those moments where you have had experiences and played in the darker energies, the heavier energies, those that have the access to many of the acts and scenarios and energies which are not available in this current timeline. One of the many concepts around this is that they have been cleared, but simply your vibrational alignment and affinity has shifted up. And so you are no longer accessing those that are lower. You can, if you wish, access the lower. You can, if you wish, access the higher. As all say, there is no right or wrong. There is simply the experience. And so in these timelines where you have decided to come and to pursue these energies and acts and scenarios of shifting the consciousness up into awareness of higher vibration, higher frequency, opportunities and choices that were not there previously, you have decided to leave what you have done before and try something new. It is important to make this distinction. It is important because on this journey, you are learning to release the human ego. And the human ego, whilst frail, is also very strong and likes to hold on to what it has done previously. It likes to enjoy that which is familiar. And so you may often be confused and feel, if I am here as a starseed or a light worker or a way shower, or any of the other titles or identifications you like to put on your state of consciousness. If I am here as that type of being, then why am I consistently going back to what I don't want to be in? Or why am I feeling like I'm not doing what I'm meant to be doing? Why can I not get to a higher state of consciousness? And it is important to remember that you are constantly shifting in and out of different vibrational states. You are accessing these higher dimensional fields, just as you are accessing lower dimensional fields. It is simply a matter of where your focus is, where your personal consciousness is. Now, of course, comes into play your connection with others on the planet, in, on, and around the planet, for there are many beings of light here, in many states. And as you access this information, you begin to remember that you can shift back and forth. And there are moments where you might feel light and joyful and playful, that all is happening that you feel it should be, that you are starting to connect with others, that you are starting to feel and see the energies that you wish to experience. And then In a blink of an eye, you are back where you were before. And that is natural. That is simply your state of being, shifting back and forth between energies, shifting back and forth in and out of timelines. And it is a natural state of being. You are simply becoming aware of it. And as your vibrational energies begin to shift, so does your ability to shift into different states and be there for a longer period of time. So you see, it is rather a simple exercise, but the ego, the mind of the human, likes to make it terribly complex. For in this complexity is a distraction, and in this complexity is a way to deviate from what may feel new. Sometimes there is an apprehension or a fear that the new state will not live up to your expectations, or that the new state is not where you wish to be. And as those feelings begin to come, it pulls your vibration back down and you shift out of that higher state of being. And also, amongst your own personal experience, you are, of course, connected to all, as all are connected to you. And when you become aware of the consciousness of others on the planet, you will become more into the alignment field that they are experiencing. And so this is how you begin to have these global experiences. When there is a fear state, and many around you are in the fear state, you will notice that you are pulled into it, even if you were not there previously. Ah, you say, but this is very uncomfortable. It is not a place I wish to be. But we remind you, dear one, that there is the opposition. For you are in a place of duality. For where there is the dark, there is the light. For where there is the low, there is the higher. And so if you do not wish to be in a fear state, or with anxiety, or with depression, or with a feeling of blankness, numbness, like you are stuck in a void and unable to move, all of this can be shifted, because it is simply a matter of remembering that there is a higher state. And to find an access point into it is as easy as finding what brings you joy. And for what brings you joy, on whatever level as the human, is going to bring you up into a higher vibrational state. And this is why, as a being of light in a human body, it is important to remember to be embodied, to know that the two are working together. You cannot have one without the other in this experience. And so when you begin to learn to work together and to love and enjoy the vessel that carries you, you are becoming a being that is able to access your innate power. This is done through many of the self-care methods. This is done through awareness and acceptance of the beauty of your state in all aspects. And it is a way into your innate knowing through your intuition, through states of relaxation and self-acceptance, and through states of love. And so you can access all of this information with ease. Again, simply a matter of remembering that it is a possibility. And so you come to this place with questions, and you wonder, with all of these many different variables and aspects that I can enjoy, which is the way that I should go? Which is the way that is correct for me? And in this place of questioning, this is an opportunity for you to go within and to trust that you have reincarnated here with all of the information that is required. You are a being of light and of infinite power and love. And as you begin to remember that, the information will open and flow in. You do not need a guide or a guru or downloads or activations. They are wonderful guides, and they are a way to help you access your innate knowing, but ultimately, you have the information. You are, so to speak, the library. It is simply a matter of finding the doorway in. And so, how does one do this? You can do this again through accessing the joy and love of activities and focus that light your soul. You can do this through movement of the body, through your activities. You can do this through breathing and meditation. You can do this through creativity. You can do this through stillness. Find what works for you, dear one, and make it part of your routine. Make it part of your beingness. For in reality, it actually is. It is simply you remembering that that is the access point back in to the information you hold. We hope we have brought to you some ideas to play with, some interest and some energy to spark your thought, your pondering, your interest. And we invite you to play with these concepts and ideas. We invite you to connect with others, to have discussions, to allow you to see different perspectives and ideas. And we are very excited to see and be part of the evolution of those of you on the planet who are shifting into these different vibrational states of awareness. We thank you for being with us at this time, and we look forward to speaking with you again in another now moment. And there we go. What a great message. Well, I don't know about you, but I found that incredibly helpful. And sometimes I don't actually hear the message until I sit down to do the editing. So that was great. If it resonates with you or the painting resonates with you and it's making an impression, let me know below. I love to hear from you guys and I answer all the comments by myself. As usual, please check out my website over at lightcodearts.com. There are some new prints and originals that I've been putting up, and I would love to share that information with you. And hey, if you feel like donating to keep this an ad-free space, please do. There is a link in the description, and thank you so much because every little bit helps. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me as I am sharing these messages of light and support, and I will see you next time.